Hi, I'm Madison and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my January TBR. Welcome, it is 2023. Maybe. I don't know when I'm posting this, but I do know that when I'm filming it, it is currently 2022 still. So like, it's kind of like Inception-y because I'm like, oh, it's the future. Well, okay, well, it's always the future after I film, but like, you know what I'm saying. Anyway, super excited to get into my very first TBR of 2023. I will admit my January reading month is going to be a little bit different because I'm spending like the first week of January on vacation, on holidays, by the beach, enjoying myself and relaxing. So I'll be only reading books on my Kindle during that time, and so I feel like it's so tentative. Like, I'm definitely going to read like a crap ton, but I don't really know what they're going to be because all of the books on my TBR that I was planning on reading in January are all physical books, or they're books that come out like towards the end of Jan. So like that whole first week, no clue. But let me get into the books that I'm really excited that there's so many new books coming out in January. It's crazy, and they're all like super highly anticipated for me. So first things first, obviously, I'm going to be reading Hellbent by liko. This is book 2 in the ninth house. What the hell did she call this series? I don't know what the series is called, I forgot. But it's a sequel to Ninth House, which was one of my favorite books of 2019. Oh my god, when did I... It's been that long? Oh my god. Yeah, so this is the follow-up to it. I obviously can't tell you anything about this book because it would be huge spoilers for the first one. But basically this series is dark academia with some paranormal elements. It's set at Yale, and you've got Alex Stern, and she can see ghosts and things like that, and murders and shit happens and occult stuff goes on, and that's all I'm gonna tell you. It's a wild ride. It's my favorite liko series, to be quite honest, and so very excited to continue it. Also, I love Darlington with my whole ass. I'm so excited to see him again, so much. Following up with that, we have the new Holly Black book, which is Stolen Heir. This is a spin-off series to her Cruel Prince, Folk of the Air series. I'm super excited about it. This follows Oak, who is, you know, supposed to be like he's the heir to the crown. He's, you know, was a baby in the original series, but was always going to become king one day. And this is, I think, his romance with a changeling princess, or a changeling just in general. And so very excited for that too. Love her books. Her books are always super quick, super easy to read, and obviously I don't want to be spoiled for anything that goes on in this book, so I definitely need to read that when it comes out, even though it comes out while I'm on vacation. I'll read it when I get back. I did pre-order both of those books, and I don't pre-order books very often, so if I pre-order something, it's worthwhile. Then we have some other books that are coming out in January. So we've got One Pucked Up Pack by Sarah Blue. This is Sarah Blue's newest Omegaverse book. It is completely unrelated to her Heat Haven series, so it's a brand new standalone from her. So if you've never read an Omegaverse before, never read from Sarah Blue, this would be a really great place to start. So this is actually a hockey romance too. It's a new adult hockey romance as well. Like, literally painting my two favorite things, new adult college hockey and Omegaverse together. Marriage, oh, delicious. So follows this girl who just recently found her pack like during her junior year of college, but all the guys that who are in her pack are hockey players who were all about to go off to like different hockey teams, and so they might have to like split up and do long distance, and that's all I know about it, is that like she has this pack that's already formed and kind of the struggles that they're following with there. So I'm really excited because I feel like it's a bit different than the other Omegaverses that I have read before, and I just adore Sarah Blue's Omegaverses because they're always different. Like, she writes so many, and each and every single time there's something new, something different that I learn about them, and I love them so much because of that. So very excited for this one. I'm also going to be reading The Choice by Ashley Jade. This follows a couple that you met. Well, you didn't meet the couple, but you met the characters in her book called The Words. So these books all follow this band, and so in this one you're following Memphis, and he is the guitarist of the band, and he is actually in love with his dead bandmate's like girlfriend. So obviously now ex-girlfriend because the dude's dead, but he's in love with her and she's actually kind of in love with him, and they knew each other when they were kids, but obviously she ended up with the other guy, and this is their romance now after everything. It's going to be super angsty, total star-crossed lovers, because there is like a bit of forbiddenness there where it's like, okay, you were going to get with my dead friend and now he's dead, like what is that, and like, you know, so That's all we really know about it. I'm excited for it. She writes the most angstiest but spiciest romances ever, and I am so stoked for this, so that's coming in Jan. Then we have a book that is coming out in January. I might potentially read it in December, depending on how I feel if I move reading it, because I am bringing this book with me when I go on vacation, but that is going to be Wild by ᴛɪධᴛᴏྡ. I am so excited for this. This is also Macaulay's, apparently her steamiest book yet. I can't, okay, so this follows a band. I'm sorry, I need to take a second to just talk about the fact that I avoided rockstar romances for years. For years I avoided rockstar romances, and then I read The Words by Ashley Jade in 2022 and fell in love with it, and then read a couple other rockstar romances and realized I was a liar, and I love them to death. So this follows a brand new up-and-coming band, and it's a romance between the lead singer and his producer's daughter. So it is a forbidden romance there, or the record label's daughter, and I can't wait. I read the first chapter the other night and I was like, oh, it was so good. I was so tempted to keep on going, but I've got other things I have to read at the moment, so I was like, no, you can't read this yet, but this comes out in January. I cannot freaking wait. I'm so excited. And then lastly, I don't know if I will 100% get to this in January, but we have Final Offer by Lauren Asher. This is the third book in her Dreamland Billionaires series. So this follows Callahan, and in order for him to inherit his portion of his grandfather's will, he has to spend the summer at his family lake house. And when he gets there, he ends up seeing Alana. Now, Alana is his childhood best friend, the woman he's been in love with for years, whose heart he broke like 6 years ago. And when he gets there, Alana is also there. And Alana claims that she actually owns the lake house. And so the two of them are now like stuck at the lake house all summer together. And it's their second chance romance. I'm so excited for this. I've loved reading from Lauren Asher this year. She has quickly become like a favorite author of mine, and I'm just super pumped for it. That's my very small tentative January TBR. I don't know about you guys, but for me, I feel like November, December, and January are the 3 months of the year that are like my most chill when it comes to TBRs, just because I do a lot of mood reading during those months. I don't know if it's me and like the holidays or like what my whole vibe is, but they're the months that I just am very blasé. So this will be the last really chill reading month you get from me. I also have a super busy January after I come back from vacation, rip, so we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please slap it down below. If you want to see more of me, please check out my channel, and don't forget to check me out over on TikTok and Instagram. And until next time, thanks so much everyone, bye bye.